Anyways, welcome back to another episode. I suppose this is I don't know where this is going. Might be an MMO sleep, might be a regular episode depending on how loud I feel like getting tonight. You know, if we're gonna get down and freaky and loud. I don't know. Anyways, today I have something to show. Look at that. Look at that right there. Oh my gosh, he's so hot. Look at his max fishing level. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, I'm gooning. So yeah. Um Today, I'm reaping the benefits of being a max level fishing gooner by essentially showing you guys how to grind lots of wonderful monies and wonderful fish coins for wonderful monies and things like that. To get started here, this is where we're going to buy all of our stuff. I'm going to get rid of all my fish now so that I have lots of room to get lots of the wonderful uh, fish that we will be catching today. And then I haven't done this in a while. When you talk to our good old fishing master, the guy who teaches you how to fish here, he gives you stuff for collecting a certain amount of uncovered species, and then for every gold fish you get as well. So yes, it is in Verenard where we will be fishing today. If you want a perhaps more structured version of this, you could go to my wonderful guild master. I will link him as well because this is where I got the idea to even do this video was from watching his video. So I'm like, you know, why not? I like doing tutorials. I do enjoy teaching, if you will, and I do have something else to sort of say along with just the natural process of fishing as it goes here. As you can see at the top, it's a little bit of an interesting title right there, right? What are we looking for? What is the choice? What is the outlook here, right? So essentially, let me get back to the game here. We are fishing for basically the best of the best because we're max level, and there are a couple of other really good fishing spots to get to, but you want to go somewhere where you can easily grab them without having to do too much luck investing and all that stuff and metagaming the speed of fishing and all that. You just want a naturally easy fishing process here. So it's gonna be over Virenard West. I'll show you where it is here, but I just decided to show you guys that you can do it there. It's just not gonna be as efficient, right? So they had the fish that I believe we are going to be um, looking for right there in that pond. But I mean, it's a little bit of a walk, and honestly, it's pretty worth it in my opinion as far as how many that you're easily going to get. We're not gonna spend too much time there to be honest, but we're gonna spend like maybe 10 or so minutes just fishing straight up, and yeah, it's gonna reap some benefits, I'll tell you. And Of course, we're not comparing it to what I would actually get at that other place, but who really cares, guys? Who really gives a shit? The point is, we're exploring this grinding method here, okay, along with the wonderful Esper load. I have her in demon mode. I have demon load, uh, ready for ready for action, right? Ready for fishing madness and all this stuff. So um, maybe perhaps you learn something from the rambles, or maybe if you're playing Dragon Quest, you're down to find out where we can get a bunch of fishing coins and all that good stuff. Because if you already played this game, it's a pretty okay way to get money. It's not like the best or the worst, but it does the trick. It does the trick. Um, so I'd say the fastest way if you want to get money is just character delivery. Um, Going through the game just regularly, and getting basically the first couple of fish milestones, and I believe there's another milestone of a thing that I just can't remember what it is now because I haven't played this game in so long. Um, yeah, this is definitely post-recorded footage if you didn't figure that part out too. Hopefully everything is recording well. Oh, here we go. So it definitely wasn't recording well. I might just reset this, but who cares? Now I have my stupid PNG tuber here for you to see that it is indeed post-recorded footage here. I had it minimized before, so it was capturing the actual footage there, which I mean, of course, is amazing. But we're gonna have to reset this anyways because the whole, what do you call it? The game, I feel like, combined with clarity and just combined with the general way that I'm so far away from the servers. Just being an American, it glitches out eventually. So when the sky flashes like that, I basically just have to reset the game. So there we go. Reset, and this time I will be in full Koopa form for us actually going toward the place that we need to go to. All right, so we have Esper, we have Myra Morris, and of course we have our wonderful Kitsanero V2, Kitsanero VT, and we are going in here to this little corner. If I pull up the map, because I think I'm going to pull up the map to show you guys where we're at here. But this little corner is going to lead us to, I believe, Aaronard West. No, we're in West. It's going to lead us to North. And once we get to North, we will be able to um, fish for these wonderful, wonderful new types of fish. You know, the best kinds, and it is a very, 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 very good amount of fish coins that you get from them. And essentially, I will explain it when we get up there. But we're gonna go back to the bazaar, and then we'll basically just sell the dyes for a good amount of dosh. You want to make sure you sell them in 50s, but you know, sell them in 50s just the normal selling way, and you get a good, once again, amount of dosh. So here we are. I already have a bunch of fish coins, so I could do this a lot. But the reason why I haven't is what we are getting into in this very episode, right? So as you can see here, whale sharks, super easy to get. Okay, there it's a two. You know what I mean? And you're just gonna get tons and tons of whale sharks constantly. You know, you do want that oarfish. You do want the oarfish, right? The oarfish gives you a lot more. But that's the thing with this place. It's like whale shark is definitely coming towards you. Now, what we have here, as far as the goal here, is to just get as many as possible, you know, and do your thing. But when we compare this to life or circumstances in general, I kind of like to play MMOs like I would like them to be a real standing world. And I said this on stream. I believe it was even like tonight that I said this on stream. But yeah, I prefer the slow route. You know, I think speedrunning life is a huge mistake. It really destroys people on so many accounts. And I think I would enjoy, you know, games like this, like Dragon Quest and stuff, if I could just play it the way I want to play it and not get so many disturbed watchful eyes, okay? Especially since, you know, of course I do love making the art, and I just like consuming art as well, I will say. And if you want to stay sane in this world, there's a lot of dirty, crazy, disgusting shit. So you have to create more to sort of stabilize your own consciousness, right? Your own clarity, if you will. But yeah, because I do like this game, because I do like the way it works and runs, I just prefer to play it slowly because I don't want to beat it. I don't ever want to beat it, and it's very easy to never beat this game, right? But what I'm getting to as far as fishing wise is, guys, you could indeed just say fuck you to every other fish that is not the oarfish, and just keep hitting the B button if it's not an oarfish. You'll know if it's an oarfish if it's like 300 to 400. If it's 200, like this is a whale shark, 100%. This is a whale shark. Look at this. Whale shark. Boom. I was like 200 around there. It's a whale shark, and like I said, whale sharks give you a lot. They give you a lot, but that's the thing with some people, and I don't understand this either, really, because you still lose. Like you see there, I have 31 left. If I press B on this, and I think I do try it one time during this to show you guys, this is just a whale shark. It's not an oarfish, so we can just press B on this, and we can start again. We can try to get the oarfish. But if I keep pressing B on that, then it will waste the durability of the rod. So it's like sacrificing your money for your time. And money is evil. Just like any other game, just like any other circumstance. The currency that we use to trade is always inherently evil. Okay? It is. I would prefer the time. And that's the thing, guys. A lot of people view things like this as a waste of time. Not just the video games, but like fishing in video games. Yeah, I know. There are people like that. Disgusting, right? Crazy, right? I don't know. They live. They walk among us, people. I know. Definitely the schizos here. We appreciate the art of some fishing. I've even been fishing in real life with my grandpa, and although I was terrible, we did catch some stuff. You know, it was nice. It was nice. Caught some real tiny little fishes, you know. I don't think I specifically caught anything, you know, but I like to view fishing with other people as like a sort of team sport, you know. You're just there to get it, you know. Whoever gets it gets it. It's always a team effort, really. So that's why I say we did catch some stuff. It was a good time, right? But I'd say it's really not my kind of outside activity. Although I do love to hang out by water. Um, Fishing in itself, I feel like I'd need a little something else to slather onto it. Perhaps in the future I'll be convinced a little bit differently though. I could definitely see that happening because I do love it in video games so damn much. And yeah, a lot of people do view fishing and just in general fishing slowly, like I am doing here. Um, and not metagaming every aspect of an MMO is like, why is he playing it like this? They'll actively like wince against that and act against that. And I personally um, don't understand how you can hold such an opinion. I mean, I get that it feels good to progress. It feels good to excel. It feels good to be the one that is the one, right? But at the same time, I think we overestimate how we're going to feel or understand ourselves in those areas or in those ways. Um, and it's actually quite sad because I think a lot of people don't do this to actually hate themselves, you know? They do it to love themselves, but you realize to love yourself, you just have to love yourself. Okay, being level 55 on fishing is not going to make you love yourself. I love myself exactly the fucking same. Okay, maybe I do stroke my dick a little bit differently now that I'm level 55. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know, but I know the discipline to get up there required the love already, right? So like it doesn't matter. Like I've always been that guy, that Koopa, you know, that shell of a man. And that's what you got to realize as well, man. It's like, you know, you could wait, you know, to be happy or to do whatever. You know, maybe you just really want to catch an oarfish. You don't have to be level 55 to catch an oarfish. You just come here, come to this exact area, baby. Catch some motherfucking oarfish. You know, I'd say you can even do this at level 30, level 40 even, you know? Doesn't matter. You'll be able to catch it. It'll be harder than it is for me here. I don't think we catch more than one oarfish though. Real talk. It's still a little rare, but you want to come here because the whale sharks are so prominent. You get so many from the whale sharks, okay? And they like every other one. And if you catch like a halibut or something, if you basically just have anything that's like a smaller fish, I would say, you know, you can be in the middle of the road and be like, okay, maybe we won't get the smaller fish. Maybe we'll just invest in the whale sharks, right? That's fine. I get it. But you know, especially when you are leading a channel or a community or whatever, and you're just playing it in a different way, you're going to attract the haters. And I understand, guys, a lot of people love to tell me this. It's like you're only attracting the haters because you're doing something actually good. It's like I get it, but I still like there's still a hater. It still hurts me. It's because like I really do view them as genuine people who are lost and cannot tell that I am here for you, for your exact kind of person. I am here for you, you know, and it intrinsically does hurt me. I'm not gonna act like I'm a super powerful. Oh yeah, Chad man, Chadonius Rex. The haters don't bother me. They do bother me. They do bother me. I hope a hater comes to my house and blows my fucking brains out because I just don't want to be the villain. I'm tired of it, you know? And for a long time I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. So, you know, if you think my goal is greedy, then fine. I'll just go there as slowly as possible to show you that I'm really about this motherfucking life. All right? So what? He wants to connect the world and kill God. It may be a greedy goal, okay? But I'm going to call that shit a desirable destination because I want it, but I know it's for me. I already know I have it. You know, I already know it's like not even like it's a destination. It's like you don't set out on a drive to New York and be like, "Oh, I hope I don't die in a car crash." And if you do, like please get some help, please. Holy shit. But you set out on your destination in New York and you're like, "I wonder what I'm going to do when I get in the hotel." Like it's a destination for me. It is not a goal, okay? Just like this money thing. That's why I haven't even, you know, like what am I going to do with these copious amounts of money that I get from the fish coins? Like I don't have an objective. I don't need a specific cosplay that I need to make. And the only thing you really use money for in Dragon Quest is to just get stronger. And that's what you should be using it for in your life, guys. I use it to get the strength back, buying food. That's about it. But I'm not going to use it on some stupid clout mechanic to get money, to get more money. You realize how retarded that is? I bring so much value with an empty bank account, and people don't want you to know that. People don't want you to realize that. It's like you've already reached your greedy goals, motherfucker. You already know what you have, and oh, there's the goldfish. It's a big size. I'm so stupid. Look at that. We got a silver now. Maybe I'll get a gold oarfish one day, but it was definitely not today. So that's our oarfish for the day. Uh, really not that much bigger than the whale sharks, but they are worth quite a bit more. Quite a bit more. But yes, 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 guys. Oh, wait, is my food here yet? No, it's not actually. I'm gonna need to stop. No, it is here. Oh, let's go. Okay, okay. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I am back. I am sustained. Lots of food, lots of sustenance in my body. The wonderful Mickey D's had them chicky nugs. So I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Back with the strongest of fuel. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I was getting into, guys. It's like I don't care about a super optimized life or even diet or work schedule or whatever. I'm just making do with what the fuck I know and what the fuck I have now. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Okay. I know there are people like Asman who don't care and who don't give a shit, and it just kind of fucking works out as it should. You shouldn't have to just strive for success and success and success. And I do appreciate all these creators who definitely do peddle that for people who I suppose need that. I think some people actually do need that, and I think I did need that at one point in my life. The purpose-driven circle. You know what I'm saying? Purpose-driven men used to be, but now it's purpose-driven. I feel like I've unsubbed from that channel so many fucking times, but life always moves in cycles, and eventually I may need them again. I may need to go back to my purpose, but now it feels, I don't know, man. You can just feel the interject value no longer serves you. You can feel when like I see a video title and it's just like it just makes me feel weird. It just puts me on edge. It's like what are you trying to say here? Where he's just like, if he is speaking to me, it's not respectful, and if he's not speaking to me, then he's not speaking to me. And when you get that energy, you just don't need to carry it with you. That's baggage that is no longer yours. And that's the thing, man. It's like when you have a long-term friend and you're just kind of hanging out with them or whatever, and one of you changes or one of you alters or something. You shouldn't just hold on to the friend just because they've been there for forever, just because they're a day one or whatever the fuck, or whatever you want to call it. You really have to just be discernment and be discernment. You have to embody the discernment. No, you have to really give the world what it's giving back to you. So I'm not even saying that I'll go through my entire fishing career in this game never pressing the B button, never giving up a fish, blah blah blah. I'll use the skills that I need to use at the times that I need to use them. But all in all, I'm just doing what feels right, man, and that's what you need to do as well. If you think that what feels right to you is to strive for getting $1 million, 1 million fans, 1 million whatever. If you think that feels right for you, then do it. It doesn't feel right for me. It doesn't. I don't want to metagame any of this. I don't want to make any of it go too fast. I don't want any of it to go too slow. I want the slow gratitude so that I actually feel powerful when I have a bunch of subscribers or a bunch of views. Because like I don't feel powerful now. If I had that shit now, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with it. If somebody rated me in my stream right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with those people. They would all leave immediately. I would not retain any of that success. And that's the thing you have to realize in yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and be like, hey man, maybe this is just not me. And so those are all of our fish there. So you got plenty. We're going from 2.8 mil to about 2.82. So that's about like 37K fish coins from a mere, I don't even want to say that was like 10 or so minutes of fishing. And so you realize here you could just chill out, turn your brain off, and get a lot of coins. These dahlias are what you want to sell. I just decided to get a lot of everything, but everything else is pretty low value except for the dahlias. Cost 200 each, so you should probably just grab a bunch of 99 stacks. But when you get to the bazaar, definitely sell them in 50s because they are basically used to color outfits and whatnot. These are really valuable dahlias too. It's like a red, a silver, ice blue. Ice blue is super helpful, and mimosa, which I think is like a yellow. Um, and yeah, if you sell them in 50s, that allows you to basically color an entire like set or a good portion of a set. and a lot of people do like to buy them in 10 stacks. So like a 50 stack is a pretty good amount there, right? Um, but yeah, you can sell them 50s, you can sell them 10s. It costs 10 of the dies of the dahlias to dye a specific part of a clothing piece. So think about that when you want to sell them. Usually the 50s do the best, right? And so I'll come over here and I'll show you how to sell them. And then that'll be the end of our tutorial and the end of my tutorial on how to love your life. I feel like that's really what it is, guys. Like this whole goals or destinations or whatever, we're all just little grinders, That's what guys like doing. I still don't know what the fuck you girls are here for. I really don't understand. You got to figure that out yourself. So, a lot of you are carrying around strollers and shit with dogs in them. So maybe that has something to do with it. But for guys, we like to grow. We like to progress, right? That's all we are. We're dirty grinders. We yearn for the mines. And if you want to like your time yearning in the mines, you have to decide to like your time yearning in the mines. I don't care what it is, man. If you're in class right now and you're like, fuck, this sucks, you just have to decide to be like, no, it doesn't actually. I like it right now. I like this class right here, right where I am. And even if it's bad, you can enjoy a bad experience, guys, right? Like, I enjoy ice baths. Do I think they're great and wholesome and fun to be in? Hell fucking no. But I enjoy them, right? There's a lot of streams that I don't feel comfortable in. There's a lot of places on the internet that I don't feel comfortable at. Do I enjoy my time there? Well, when I have to go there, yeah. I don't have fun doing my taxes. Do I enjoy, going there or whatever? You just have to romanticize it all. It's all a part of the stupid grind that we all have to do to get our stupid social credit million jillions bullshit. That doesn't really matter in the first place. So you have to love yourself already in order to make, what is inevitably yours enjoyable when you do get it. Because it is inevitably yours, my friend. I assure you there's nothing in this world that they can take from you. There's no one in this world that can hurt you. Except for, ding, 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 yes, that's right, yourself. You are your greatest enemy. And once you realize that, it may reframe a lot of things and make you crash out. But once you get past the crash out, it'll bring you a lot of peace. Hopefully, that's the goal here. I'm not here to turn anybody black pilled or whatever, but I do realize that, at least for me, a lot of the crazy, angry black pilled channels really do help, because they're one of the few people that actually tells the truth about the reality of this world. The reality of this world is not for you, really. You have to fight it and strive it to make it for you. But if you just like sit and solace the fact that, it's okay that it's not for me, I can just live in my own little pocket and do my thing, It's okay that nobody's really coming to save me, because I romanticize the process of saving myself. But whatever you do, guys, just make sure that it's something that you can continue on, because that's the only thing that really, really matters in this world, is just continuing, hitting that continue button every night and then waking up in the morning and pressing start. That's it. That's the only thing that fucking matters. That's the only thing that people fucking cherish anyways. It's always consistency. If there's anything I learned from the retarded years I've spent in social media school, it's pretty much you figure out who you're talking to and you be consistent with it, okay? And like I said, man, if at any point this feels like I'm not talking to you, or it feels weird, or it feels awkward, just like, me with Purpose Driven, you can unsub at any time. I love it when I say this, because people actually fucking do. It's great, which means you guys are actually listening to me, and I do appreciate that. I just wish you would listen to the message, the soul, the energy, more than the strict words. But it is what it is. I understand people are gonna people, and whatever you find out of this, whatever change occurs, I'm happy with that change, man. I really am. I really am. Keep developing, keep understanding, keep questioning. Definitely keep questioning. I feel like all I really do here is give you guys questions. I don't really give a lot of answers. That might be a little bit of a criticism that I could take there. But whatever you need, I hope you took it, and I will hopefully catch you next time. Okay? Once again, guys, you have to enjoy your greedy goals to get to your desirable destinations. This has been me, Esperlode, and then the other two girls that were there, I guess. I'm sorry. There was Kitsu and Myra.